Thanks for joining this week on Dezignworks TV. We're excited to be talking about a brand new Dezignworks module, Dezignworks Inspection Module. This module allows you to do inspection directly inside of Solidworks. Here you can see we have a native Solidworks model. The flow of this is you would go ahead and have your model drawn, and you may have some type of scanner, handheld, portable CMM, whatever it may be. This module allows you to scan a part, then you'll be able to bring the part in and the STL file OBJ, align it to your native SolidWorks model, then do a feature to mesh validation inspection, then create reports. So let's get started. Let's go out and we're going to load a mesh. It can be any STL or OBJ. Normally these formats can be very large, so Dezignworks can handle large formats of STL and OBJ files. This part here we're going to actually bring in would be a real problem to align. So we're first going to use the best fit method. So as you can see, the part does not have to be scanned perfectly. You can see here there's outliers, other stuff on it. Again, this is our native model over here. Everything's in the tree. This is the imported STL, or it could be an OBJ. We'll go ahead and go normal to the front. So the next step is we need to align the two to validate how close the scan file is to the native model. We're going to say align mesh features. There's three different types. We can do actually an origin, align mesh features, which in this case we're going to do, and we're going to do best fit. There also is a datum alignment we're going to talk about in another video. So let's do a Control A to select everything. We're going to say best fit. A new screen appears. This lets you actually interactively move these models. So if one of these was a little crooked, or in this case, when you scan on the shop floor, this part could be out here crooked like this. So when it comes in, when you bring these in, you can move this around independently. And you can line these up. So you can move either the one on the left or the right. So this happens to be the scan file. If you want to move the other one, you can move this one. So it really doesn't matter. Let you move them so you can view them. Because how the person scans on the shop floor could be a totally different orientation than how you designed it in SolidWorks. So we're going to take the mouse and we're actually going to just click on the part. So we're going to click in similar locations. What this does, it assists the best fit fitting. So we're going to rotate it around, and we'll pick somewhat in similar places to get this started. So you need 6, 8, 10 selections. Help get it started. So again, we're picking in like areas. Very simple. You're just taking the left mouse and coming in here and picking some areas. Doesn't matter if you pick the one on the left first or the right first, as long as you're picking in somewhat similar areas. Again, this just assists the fitting for the mathematics. So we'll pick on here a few places to help assist it, and then it'll automatically put it together. Very, very simple to use. We'll go over here and we'll pick on this face once to help line it up. The more you can assist it to help get it started, it'll speed up the processing. You may look at it and say, well, maybe I do want one more, maybe right over, over here or something. At that point, you press the S key to snap the two together. Then you hit A for auto fit. The auto fit will take and actually compress, and you'll see the process on the screen. It's compressing the data and best fitting it back and forth through all the different triangles. And it's going to give us a max-min tolerance here. Then the next step is we'll go out to the validation. So it says it's about 1,009/10. Actually, it's pretty good. If you wanted to see if you get any better, you can actually hit the A key again and rerun it. It's very fast and efficient. In just a few quick steps, you can align your STL or OBJ to your part. Now the two parts are together. We're going to use the Dezignworks feature to mesh inspection. So we're going to go over here and say feature to mesh, and we'll select everything. You can select one at a time with the mouse. So if you didn't want to check everything on here, say it was a casting, you don't want to check a few machine surfaces, you could. This whole part was machine. We're going to do a Control A, and you can tell it to ignore outliers, user-defined parts, and then we're going to actually generate a full report. So we're going to first say visualize the errors. It's going to show a heat map to see how everything lines up. So over here you can actually adjust your heat map to the tolerances. So we can adjust that to make it go up and down. Then we can also come in and do a mouse over. So with the mouse over, it's going to tell you the deviation between the native Solidworks part and the mesh that was aligned. So you can see over here, it's a little out of square. So this will help you to see, hey, are these incoming parts actually good? So you can see in this case, the center of this lines up really good. The top part was either machined out of square or what the issue is. So not only can we do a heat map and check it, we can actually put balloons on this. So all these balloons are color coded for the deviation. So you can see it tells you based on your factor, a plus minus, and it numbers these. And if they are a little bit out of tolerance like this, all these are colored. You can rotate to any position you want. It's very fast and simple to use. So you can see this outside diameter and ID all seems really good. So somewhere in the process, this was probably machined non-square. So now we want to go ahead and write a report. So we're going to actually hit the S key. You can shave out any snapshot. You're not limited like a lot of products to top, front, or right. You simply rotate the part, take a snapshot. All the balloons dynamically adjust. So once you have enough data there that you think it's going to be sufficient for your report, green checkbox. Now we're going to say let's create a report. This dumps us out to Excel, and you have a full report. So this can all be modified and changed. So at the top, it's telling you the statistics for each module. So each face we picked will give us a report. So down here, this is data sheet 1. You can put in your organization, your company, the part number, anything you want to do. Here's data sheet 2. So every face, you have the option to output it as a single sheet or combine it. Then you can go to the image sheets. So your image sheets show you everything you were doing with your balloons and all color coded. There's image sheet 2, image sheet 3, and this is fully customizable. Simple Excel. So you can see in just a few minutes we opened our Solidworks model, we aligned the mesh, we actually validated it with a heat map and a mouse over to the real features, created our balloon callouts, and generate a report. It's fast and efficient. Dezignworks inspection. Integrated inspection for Solidworks. Tune in next week and have a great day.